Hey, what's up, Super Fun Force? How you guys doing? Good Captain, good games to here. Today we have a different type of game. We have, holy moly, look at this. It is the Dart Zone Max Stryker. Yes, this is a foam dart gun. Take a look at that, ba-boom. And I'll definitely be starting to cover my growing arsenal and collection of foam dart guns. And of course, I'll be taking a look at some of my favorite Nerf blasters as well. That being said, we're going to take a look at the box here really quick, and then let's jump right into this gun, and I'll tell you about my impressions in regards to who I think this is for, what are the best modes in order to enjoy this, what are the best modes of play to enjoy this, and then just a conclusion. So let's take a look. Yeah, here we go. All right, one last look at the box. As you can see here, it lists everything it comes with, and basically when you flip it open, you can see there that they list, again, everything in detail with pictures, and of course, in the store, on the shelves at Target, you can take a look at it, and actually get somewhat of a feel of how it would handle. And then on the box, you basically have the same thing that's underneath the flap, just right there. All right, excellent. Let us now take a look, and we're gonna go ahead and open it. And here we go. First things first, it does come with a very simple instructions to set it up, show you how things work here. And I'll go ahead and further explain some of that. All right, well, let's start taking it out piece by piece. So here we have the main body chassis. Now, of course, we have some magazines. I'll leave the darts in there for now. We have darts and the extra sights. We have the stock. We have a faux silencer for the barrel extension. And then we also have here the darts magazine adapter. All right, so very excited. I really want to see what the scope is like. So let's take a look at that first. Unfortunately, it does not have any kind of optic. Again, it's just for aesthetics. There is a simulated plastic crosshair in there, as you can see. So to me, I mean, probably won't use this. Even though the tactical options for the rails look cool, that's the only thing I might consider getting that is, I guess more realistic as opposed to this stuff. But for now, I don't know, maybe I'll put it on some of the blasters, but depending on, just the overall look and the style. Now, really quickly here, we have the push fire safety. As you can see, it has S on this side to lock it into safety. And then, of course, when you're ready to fire, you push that down. And going over the basic overview, what you're going to want to do, this is spring powered with a plunger system in here. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to want to pump, as you can see, to prime or cock. And then you're going to pull the trigger, release the spring, send out a large, powerful burst of air, and that will propel your dart forward. So another thing I want to do actually too, let's get this stock on there. So it looks like we're going to just squeeze this, put it like that, clicks into place. Nice, puts a spare O-ring here. I'll probably take these off, put them somewhere safe until they're needed because I don't want them exposed to the sun, getting dried out, or just falling off and getting loose. There's also another spare O-ring here. This basically goes over the plunger in case you start getting air leakage. You notice if when you're priming back about to fire, you're starting to lose FPS, lose strength, lose distance. Perhaps one of the O-rings here have worn down and the air is escaping when you're, pumping it into the chamber essentially. Otherwise, the size is pretty good. I have like medium to large hand, adult hand size. And as you can see here, there's still a good amount at the bottom of purchase. So yeah, overall looks really, really cool. And you have two magazine options here. This fires half-length darts. This fires full-length darts. If you're coming from Nerf, these would be their standard, end strike, elite darts and whatnot. But the ones from Dart Zone are better because they have a new design, and this is even a newer version. They generally have a waffle style or a diamond style, basically, with either being the Sure Shot or now the Pro Series darts, and they fly a lot better. As you can see here, half size, full size. And what you need to know is when you put full size darts in, you're going to just load this in with the arrow obviously facing the way the dart fires, and then it's going to shoot that way. This is the magazine release. However, if you use the half darts, you're going to have to use this adapter because this basically is going to be able to fit the area here for the magazine. And then basically you would either use this to just remove the half clip magazine or this to remove the whole thing. All right, really quickly, I'm going to do a couple of dry fire shots for you guys, just so you can get an idea of how loud it sounds when it's close to you, since the microphone is over there. It is pretty loud. Now, normally I recommend don't dry fire because it can damage the internals in the systems, but I'm going to do just a few here for you guys. So as you can see, it is quite loud, and that's good because it's part of the experience, right? That kind of symbolizes the power at which it operates at, which is great. So I don't have a chrono at the time, currently at this time, but you can usually find some examples online. I've seen them average at about 140 FPS to maybe 150. The box advertised this as being able to shoot 125 feet. But again, I've seen chronographs measure at about 140 FPS, feet per second. Now, what I want to say is, who is this for? This is definitely for teenagers and adult players who want to get something of a little bit more of a realistic simulation. You want to play either outdoors with large distances or indoors, depending on the size of your arena or your home. This can be played in an indoor setting with, again, at least, I want to say in both situations, if you're going to go consistently with engagements where like 50, over 30 feet, 50 feet might be the norm or longer, these blasters will serve you. I wouldn't recommend them for kids. They require strength to prime and cock. At the same time, obviously they hit harder. However, I will say that you can enjoy this by yourself by shooting targets, target practice, making like a small target range. If you don't have things in the way of your home, you can have a room or a setup where you know that nothing fragile or destructible or paintings and things like that aren't all in the way, and you can set up like a straight shot, line of sight to just kind of plink targets. Then yeah, you can definitely enjoy it in your home for sure, in smaller areas. All right, guys. Well, this is fantastic. This is definitely a must-have. Again, this is a Target exclusive. The equivalent to this came out about a year before this came out in Walmart, and that is known as the Nexus Pro. The Nexus Pro is also made by Dart Zone, and this is their Target equivalent. The two are basically the same. They just have different body designs. Cool thing is you can mix and match. Stay tuned because I could be doing a video on that one too very soon. All right, so I went ahead and put the orange sights here for you guys. Opened up the foam darts, and like I was mentioning before, these are much more advanced darts in terms of the way that they throw these triangles in there. These are the Pro Zone or Pro Dart Zone line. They also make Sure Shot waffles, which are green, which they use for the Adventure Force. Both are fine. This one is slightly more advanced from what I understand. I'll have to do some more testing though eventually. But in the meantime too, let's do a few shots. So the magazines, they actually load like real magazines. There's a spring right there you want to push down, and then you want to put it like so. All right, I'm gonna do a few shots for you guys here in the room. The wall's only like 4 feet away. The room where I do all my videos is, within the 125. So at this point, there's no reason for me to show anything like full range. But in the future, I'll probably set up some targets and stuff, and you'll see some more, I guess, longer distances of it. If you want to take out the adapter, you can do so without cocking or priming it. You can see here, basically, you would just, remove it like so. But if you're gonna insert a magazine with rounds, you're going to have to cock and prime back the chamber to get it all the way in, so that way the bullets, the darts, are going to be able to clear the chamber. Make sure to switch from fire to safety if you have that on and engaged. And here we go. All right, there you guys go. As you can see, fast, powerful, accurate. Then take a look at Dart Zone foam dart guns 100%. All right, and lastly, to close it off again too, you have the silencer here. Looks like you just kind of plug that in. And also, again, like I showed, this just will slide on and off. And that's everything else you need to know, guys. All right, highly recommended, 10 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What guns are you getting into, whether it's from Nerf or Dart Zone? And where do you guys play? How do you guys play? And what's your setup with your Max Stryker? Awesome, guys. All right, don't forget, keep your faith, say your prayers, spread that love, stay positive, and stay thankful. And then like and subscribe. Captain Games will be coming back at you. Peace.